Okay, today I'm going to be showing you how to braze some of your, you have testing situations, or if you want to just change your line set, or if you cause a problem where, there's just an issue where you want to braze something on your line set for our mini splits. Make sure you're using a flow of nitrogen always whenever you're doing brazing. But anyway, I put a little setup for that. But anyway, I'm going to show you how to do it with propane instead of hooking up your acetylene and oxygen torches. It's just a lot of work for anything half-inch and smaller. Half-inch and smaller works out perfect with a torch. You just want to keep your right at your tip of your blue, okay, right at the edge of the blue. That's where you want to have it, that touching, okay? And then it just works out perfect. Regular propane gets plenty hot enough. You have a regular setup here. I mean, it's just a TS 8000, and so just normal, and it gets plenty hot. Have different heads for propane too, and I'll show you that when we step up to 5/8 and 3/4. I think you can still use propane as long as you're working it. Okay, you can use MAP gas. You don't have to go to the oxygen and acetylene. That's a lot of damn work. I got all those tools, I got endless, but there's no reason for extra work. Who wants to carry that stuff with you, especially on the job site, even at your house? Who wants to bring that stuff out if you can just hook it up with a propane torch? So anyway, I'll show you this one here, and we'll see how it goes, and we'll go to the next one. So make sure you're flowing nitrogen, super important, and we'll go ahead and start right now. And because they still sell this one, I want to go ahead and show you this nitrogen regulator. Because it's less expensive, so you might decide to go that way. And it actually works just as good or better than the other one. So anyway, just go ahead and turn your pressure on, and then you're going to regulate it through here. So we'll give it a little bit of air. You can see how high it goes up there at the top, and you close it down. You close it down to where you want, so that bubble will be right at the bottom, just right there, so that way you know how much flow is coming out. Just enough to keep our cupric oxide from getting on our inside of our copper. Okay, set it up that way, you're good to go. Should be good to go. Because you have your nitrogen flow already going, to keep your cupric acid from getting on there, you can test just by plugging it off with your finger, your other end. You can test everything, make sure there's nothing leaking. Of course, you can just tell by looking at it, but still. See that down here? Look at this, we got a leak. See that? I mean, it doesn't matter, but the point is, there's a leak. So you can see what better bubbles looks like when you have a leak. So you'll be able to instantly tell people, I'm not sure if I got a leak or not. Look, man, you can tell if you got a leak or not. Simple sign of metapyman. Okay. Yeah, that's a pretty big leak. I didn't even try to tighten it, so that's probably why. Anyway, I don't care. I was just flowing nitrogen. All right. So anyway, you can tell I was flowing nitrogen by the fact that it's leaking. All right. If you have any questions, put them down below. All the tools that I use in this video will be in the comment section in the video. Okay. Go to the comment section. Any tools you see here will be linked to Amazon in the comment section.